Which is
This
good.
is BK Game Devs. This is Chris and Quan. Alex could not
Yep.
speak.
Yep.
And we are
So we'll be.
working on a 2D platformer called Wake Up, working on second section, darkness level.
Yep. And so last time on stream, we were able to make add some checkpoints, add some lights and such. And over the last week, in between streams, we added a camera tilt mechanic that allows the user to look up or down, since some of the jumps are, or they could have been a bit unfair. So we can show that off and let everyone see what we've been up to.
So, what we got, and I'm going to jump here. And now I don't know what's down, up, so I'm going to tilt.
Mm-hmm. By pressing the down arrow key. Lol, got him. Okay, so it was working, but now we look dumb.
Now we look dumb.
Okay, so let's
So, what we did
mhm.
have working was press the up or down arrow key, uh, the screen tilts up or down. Oh wait, I'm sorry. There it is. There it is. I didn't
Oh wait,
realize.
what?
I didn't realize you guys added the delay.
Oh yes, yeah, you're right. What we did is now if you hold down or up for like a second and a half or so, then it works. Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. I think I
Okay,
think
so
I
do
think
up and
maybe I
down.
think
Nice.
maybe we should make the delay a little shorter.
Okay. How long is the delay right now? Let's go into. I think we kept it in player controller.
Feels like 2 seconds,
Okay, yeah. Let's go to player controller and let's see.
and like you have to be holding it that whole. I don't know.
I get you. Yeah.
Is it in here? Is it a public variable?
Um. No. It is. No, it's not a public variable. It's in the code. So we have to open up in VS Code.
All right, we're in
Yep.
player
So
control.
if, yeah, if you go down, and not start reducing. I think we made a coroutine or something, right? No.
Oh, okay. Where's the sanity?
Yeah, but I remember we ended up not using a coroutine for the other one. But I don't remember where the code is. Go to the bottom, maybe. Okay, no, so then go up to the top then.
Direction
Okay, tilt direction.
stuff.
Oh yes. Here it is. Yeah, and so
Oh, it is
the
one
interval
second.
is only 1 second.
Oh, okay.
So let's do 0.5. Let's do 0.5 f. And maybe in the future we can make that a public variable so we can change it on the fly. But for right now, let's just see if it is better.
I'd say it's better.
But- Nice. Okay. So then, and then of course we'll have the instructions so that you have to set the player knows. I'm fine with them having to hold it until they're done, just because that's what I'm used to in games.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. I think
What
that's
else?
fine. So anyway, this is how that benefits the player. So here, now I can look down. Oh, there's a courage pick up there, which would assume that platform is back up.
Or what we can do is we can increase the how much it goes up or down, because maybe we should let them see at least the top of the platform.
Yeah, I agree. Let me
Okay,
check
so we
that.
can change that in if you go back to that and we go to camera. I think that's where we ended up putting that script, right? On the camera object in the hierarchy. Yeah.
Yes, the
And tilt offset
tilt.
is 0.2. Change it to 0.35. That's what I had it as before when it was hard coded,
Let me
and
do
that should work.
0.35.
Or even just try 0.3 and just see what happens.
Well, that's 0.3.
Yeah, and I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like you don't gotta see the whole platform, but you can see enough to know. Okay, I'm allowed to jump down there. You know.
Yeah, and like if you're
Um.
standing here and you look up,
Yeah. Exactly.
see that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay. So then,
it's pretty.
so we'll leave it at 0.35.
Yeah.
You have to come down here, yeet yourself into the lava. But thank God for those checkpoints.
All right. Okay. So where would we
Cool.
like to be?
Yeah. So we can pick. We can do some checking around for sounds. We can do some miscellaneous objects in um what am I trying to say? The miscellaneous objects in the tile map. Like add more of the chains and
Okay.
stuff like that. If we want, we can also
Yeah,
start
let's
trying.
start with that, like level itself, like
Sure. Yep.
background
Sure.
concept.
A little more lively, a little more real. Okay. So go to section 2. We have section 2 tiles. We have hazards, fault floor. Okay. See what we called it in section 1. We had another tile map in section 1. I don't remember what we called it, but either way, we can just pick the same name. Tiles. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah. That drop down there, and we called it background objects. Okay. So let's call it S2 underscore background objects, and then we can use the tile map to and check the layer as well. Sorry, because I remember we had to make sure it's in the right layer so that it's not in front of the player and yeah and yada yada yada. Yeah, let's take a look here. It's
Uh,
-1
yeah,
and it's on default everything. Okay, but it's -1. Okay, yeah.
that up.
Mm-hmm. 2D object, tile map, rectangular. Call it S2 underscore background objects, and then we'll change the order and layer to -1.
Yeah. Now,
And then change rendering layer to everything. That's what it had on the other one. I don't know if that matters, but
hmm,
yeah, it was everything. Okay, cool. Now with that, we should be able to, and because this tile map isn't interactable, it doesn't need a collider. Yeah, we should be able to just open the tile palette and start drawing things in.
all right. So, got any idea?
Yeah, sure. So I say, so use oh
Which is
man,
which
use
tile? Which set is it? Like I get confused.
yeah. Me too. We named these so poorly. I say go with that one. Or go with the one that's called dark gray.
I think
If you
this
drop
is.
down, if you do
I,
the drop down again.
yeah, okay. I think this was the one where you added.
Yeah, yeah, and then and what is that one there?
This is the.
Okay, so then use the other one. That one has the most recent stuff. It seems. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So
First, let's start with chains. The chains are easy. So if you
it's.
go up, no.
Oh,
Well,
this chain.
we
This chain.
can, but yeah, I meant that. So just yeah, just take that, and then we can just start
All right.
popping it in when
Let's think. Where do we want?
I say put two of them right next to the door, yeah. And they can be higher up because they shouldn't be in front of the other layer. So yeah, so like they're
See
kind of
that.
like hanging at a different height.
Okay.
Yep,
So
yep, yep.
right there.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
yeah, there's good. And then the same thing there, yep. And then what I would say is have yeah, have like some falling on the right of where you just added it, but longer. So back at the top
Yeah.
by the player. Yep, and now on the right of that.
This.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like there's kind of like staggered chains. Yeah, and then you can put one there so it's more
Just realized this isn't.
realistic.
This isn't entirely symmetrical. Or am I?
Yeah, I'm saying that's a good thing. No. You're right. I'm saying I think that's good though. So it'll make it feel more like realistic. Like the chains are just like hanging wherever.
Wait, so not here, but
Yes, that's what. Yeah, that's what I mean.
okay.
Unless you think it looks weird, then you could put it
Yeah,
back
wait.
there, and I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, I think this looks
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine.
some
All right, and now
chains.
let's scroll down, and then what we can do is next to this door, we can have two of those pillars. Or first, let's do all the chains, and then we'll do all the pillars and blah blah blah. So yeah, I say put some chains right at those top two parts there, like that hang from the ceiling. Yeah, exactly there, and they can be longer. Yeah, like the full length. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, I think that's good. And then we can put some um maybe on the rightmost sides and the left, like on like not during the platforming, I guess, but like on the underside of the platforms. Yeah, so or not underside of the platform. Sorry, can you go to the lower left where you were about to go? Yep. And maybe we can have a chain hanging on that like dividing wall that the moving platform moves under. Yeah, exactly. Yep, and so the player will pass by as they move. Yep,
Yeah,
and then maybe just put them up that little like staircase thing on the left of that kind of like that staircase ish stuff. Uh, no, to the right. Yeah, yeah. I'm saying like maybe like so where you are now, just put some chains along those staircase like jagged edges of the wall. Yeah, exactly. Yep, yep. And then you can put them at different lengths. Yeah, yeah. Exactly that. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. And then we can put some on the top, yeah, on that ceiling that you were just at. Yep, on this little piece here, yeah, we could put some at varying heights just to make it look more.
I'd have to this area.
Yeah, yeah, I think we will too, which is fine.
I also don't want them to think you could swing on me. I don't think that's the case.
No. I don't. So maybe we should move it away from the player a bit if we don't want that to. I mean, I think that it should be fine because I think they'll quickly realize that it's not meant for that. Especially if they've done section one already, they will have noticed that they're just like background chains. Yeah, I I think that's good. Yeah,
It's
and then
interesting pattern there.
yeah, yeah, they kind of like they like staggered.
I'm just gonna
hmm
fill this part.
Go for it. Yeah.
It's not.
No, that is ground tiles, but it actually doesn't matter in the end, just because like the player will never step on that. So yeah, that should be perfect actually.
It's really
Yep, nice. Yep, nice, awesome. And then you can, yep.
all right.
And then I say, I think that's, and then maybe a chains right next to the keyframe, which is going to be right. Yeah. Or do we want those?
Soldier things.
I was going to say, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, let's do that. The ones with closed eyes. So the top one. Yeah. Yep. And like we had it before.
Wait, didn't we say we wanted at the top of the elevator, like key flame to be on the left, like at another area? Um, on the right, you just have the switch. Didn't
Oh,
we mention
yes.
that?
You
Like,
are right.
we might
Yes.
as well
Yes.
do
Yes. Yes.
that
Yes.
because I
Yes.
think that's better.
Yeah. I agree. Okay. So let's, yeah, just use the eraser and let's cut out
Just thinking.
the same height wall. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, so cut it out from there to there. Yep, and then we'll extend the wall so that the player doesn't see past it. But yeah, what we can do here is we can put the two soldiers on either side and the key flame in the middle. I'm totally fine with that.
So this is the elevator.
But maybe we can,
So wait.
yeah.
So what
hmm
were what were you?
I was thinking the key flame is on the left there,
Yeah.
in that crevice that you just made,
Yeah.
and then these two soldier guys will be on either side of it.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
We got some spam. Love it.
Oh yeah.
Honest.
Oh man.
I thought I had
I
Nightbot.
see
I
it.
thought I had Nightbot on. Yes. Oh.
Always gotta get spam in chat.
Yeah. So I just enabled. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Nice.
I don't think that. I don't think it's gonna. Now it's.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if there's a way to. Yeah. So we'll just deal with that for right now.
But if one of us logs in, we can like.
So I'm logged in, but I can't delete it. How do you delete it?
Really
I
work
right
out
click
for
and it
you.
doesn't give me the option. Chat settings.
You're logged in. Then. I think if you like
Uh,
click on.
I right click and I get like the general like save page as and stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to. Yeah, yeah, no problem.
Like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how do I delete? Yeah, sorry, I can't figure it out.
Yeah, I'll see it.
I right click and yep.
Thought there was any.
Me too. I know that people must definitely delete um stuff a lot, but when I right click I just get the normal stuff, yeah.
Oh,
Maybe up at the
I can
top
ban
there.
them. Hold on, I can ban them.
Okay, nice. Got it. And then I think yeah,
All right. Now it says all the messages. There we
got
go.
it. Nice. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay. Now we're back
Got
in
to
the.
get rid of that spam in chat. Yep. Hey, I see a few people just joined chat. Thanks for joining. We are currently adding. Well, first we're deleting some spam, but we're also adding some background objects and stuff into our second section of our darkness level for wake up.
That looks like. Oh, we added some chains.
Yeah.
Moving this key flame left side. Created. Surrounded by these knights.
Yeah,
So
which is what we have in section one as well. Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
Yeah.
Switch here. Not active in that too much. Because I
Um.
feel like if you go up the elevator, keyframe's on the left, you jump right and still open. Have the key. But you know what? That's the play.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, it's like I'm fine with that because they'll jump down and be like, "Oh wait, I don't have the keyframe," and they'll have to go in and replatform, and I don't think that's too bad.
All right, I'm gonna make this.
Okay, so maybe I was gonna say maybe we should make that wall longer. Yeah.
So
Yep, I agree.
let's see. It's like, oh,
Yep. Yeah.
longer, or you think that?
I think that's good. And then you can just cut off the wall at the top. As in just make another wall on the left. So there's a side wall. Yeah. Yep. And then just and then just close that wall off. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So
Yeah. And now there's more space.
now,
Wait. This is the wrong tile map.
yes, it is. Oh,
Yeah. You should be able to redo.
what happened to?
I think you may have hit undo or something.
Oh,
If I had to guess, at least.
I
But
probably. Back. Okay, so
yep.
here and then
Yeah. There's fine.
there.
Yep. And then we can move the keyframe for this section in between the two, and it's at the right height. So just hit W, and then you can just use the red line. Yeah, exactly.
Did we have a platform or something last time?
In section one, yeah, but that was because there was more room to jump. But here, I don't think we need it.
Okay.
But yeah,
Uh,
what was I gonna say? Okay, and then now let's add in some more of the oh, we can add a few more chains up here, I guess, and then we can add some pillars and some broken pillars too.
okay. Wait, where? Like in the.
Oh, like maybe on the left and right of the of each soldier.
All right, then I should.
No. I'm saying just like literally on the if you take the chain that we were using and put one to the left and put it like higher into the wall.
This or
Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah, I think that the other one is fine.
right.
Yeah, I think that's fine. And then you could do a similar thing there. Yeah, and then maybe like one longer chain on the right, and then that could be it for that side. No, on the right, as in like where the switch is on that side of the platform. Sorry. Yep, like just like one there. Yeah, yeah. I
Other.
I have no problem with that.
Really, I don't-
No, yeah. Go for it. Okay, yeah, that's actually a little bit better. Yeah. It's a more even. Yeah, I feel that. No, yeah. Yeah, I'm all for it, man. Yeah, no, I think that's fine. Yeah,
This one.
yeah, and then we can continue adding chains in the upper right
Okay.
because where the lava is, those are a few platforms. Yeah, maybe we'll add a few chains here, and then that can be it for the chains.
What about the pillars?
Then we can move on to other. I was gonna say let's do that after we finish the chain. Or you saying that you want the pillars up there instead?
Oh no, no, it was just
I'm fine with that.
no, it's fine. We'll do the chain. So
Okay, sure. Yeah, just like put some across the ceiling
it's good.
wherever you want. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
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 wrong layer.
yeah.
No, it's fine, it's fine. The other ones are on the right layer.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Screwed up. Oh wait, are they?
No, yeah.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
good. Oh,
Yeah, you're good. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
gonna make it.
Yeah. I think
Doesn't need to.
that'll look more natural. Yeah. Might be too many chains though. Once we zoom out, we'll see. The or yeah, it looks a little. I mean, nah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm overthinking it. Yeah, put some
Wait, are
like over
they?
there and
Are they in front of
uh oh, because you're still on the wrong tile map. Undo.
on background?
Yeah, but look at the tile map. The tile palette. Active tile map is false floor one.
Oh,
You see? Yeah. So pick S2 background objects. Yeah, but first undo because that's why that's happening. Yeah.
did
So
I?
all these are probably yeah. And now the other ones are fine, but yeah. Now we should be good. Yeah.
Oh, let's.
What happened?
No, 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 no.
Okay, got it. But yeah. So we'll do this. Then we'll add some pillars. Some uh yeah. We'll add a few things. Add some pillars. Maybe add some different colors in, and then we can go on to maybe try and start a menu, or maybe find some sounds to add for running and jumping, etc., etc.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that's good.
All right.
I think that's good on chains. And so now we can.
No chains in this area.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Actually, I completely forgot. Yeah. So we can add some there if you want. Just freeform it. I think that they go anywhere because they're such a simple item. They don't like take up too much of your like mental focus. So yeah. Yep. And I say just put like maybe one or two under that middle platform. Yeah. Yeah. There's good. And then one or two under that big middle platform. Yeah. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you could put, yeah. I think that's good. I don't think we need them everywhere, but yeah,
All right.
I'm all for that. Cool.
All right. So done with the chain. Save. So
Yeah.
anything else
We can add some skulls around,
like
but
these?
yeah, maybe, but I'm thinking because we don't have um a background, like the background it's just black, will it look weird just like hovering on like not a wall, just like hovering? All right, so let's leave that out. Let's do the pillars first. Yeah. Do the broken and standing pillars first. I say we should have one standing pillar and one broken pillar next to the hard checkpoint. Yeah, like one there and then a broken one on the other side. Yeah. Hmm. And then maybe rosewood pillars make sense. Maybe, hmm, maybe where the player starts. Maybe I'm not sure, but that could work.
Not be enough.
Yeah, no, there's not enough enough room. Okay. Yeah, maybe some broken ones. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, or just one. Yeah, I'm fine with that. No, no, no. I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, and then zoom out. Let's see where else we could put some. Go down. Uh, that might honestly be it. Just because the design of this level, there isn't as much vertical space
Yeah.
in the same way. So I don't think we need as many of the pillars, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay.
And then yeah, this sculpting could be cool. It's just I don't know where we would be.
Oh, that actually.
That actually looks pretty good. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hmm. And the same way we now, not right now, but maybe what we do is, you know how we wrote that code where when you activate the switch, it just switches the spray. And maybe what we do is we have it when you get the keyframe,
Oh,
it goes to that open state, that like open red eyes one, you
oh.
know. But again, that's a thought for later,
Yeah, let's write
right?
that down. Let's
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll write that in.
maybe we
Don't
can
worry.
add that to second.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Okay, cool. So, anything else you want to add, or you found right there?
I think we're good.
Okay,
Let's
cool.
just separate this.
Okay, sure. Yeah, yeah. I'll do that. Okay, yeah, you got it. Cool. Yep. All right. And then yeah. So any more background objects that we want to add?
This look like too much.
Yeah. Maybe drop the pillars. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
maybe I can move.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's way better.
That's,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I feel like this shouldn't be.
Okay,
I
sure.
think
That's fine.
like it might look. No.
Okay, yeah. Try it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm down for it.
That's kind of cool.
Mhm, mhm. Word.
All right.
Nice. So yes, now we have a few things to pick from. Yeah, so we can do menus, we can add some we can try and find some sounds, but maybe that would be better if we had sounds already. So we can take a step at add a menu. Another thing I thought of that might be good to do is add a falling animation.
Okay.
The logic might be a bit tough. I don't know off the top of my head, but
We could work on it.
how we can, yeah, exactly.
Do
Because I
we?
realize it
Yeah.
does look kind of funny when the player just like walks off a ledge. They kind of like drop while standing, right? Yeah. So if they were doing that fall thing anytime they walked off a ledge, it might be a little. It might look a bit better, right?
What you mean? This one?
Yeah. That.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the one we already had?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Like the one when you jump and you're falling?
Yeah. I'm saying that animation there, that ending one where he's like his hands are up and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying that'd be the fall animation, and if you walk off a ledge, instead of just like standing with your feet under you under you, you'll like like fall.
That might be kind of hard.
Yeah, yeah. I think it will. So I'm saying we can try that, or we can or we can table it and work on like a menu or something maybe,
Yeah.
or other sounds or whatever else. So what do you think?
Let's work on the menu, and then if we
Okay.
want, maybe we could think of a design for section 3
Okay.
and the sound stuff. Maybe off stream. I don't know. We could also do that
Sure.
off
Yeah.
stream.
I'm fine with that because we don't have any sounds right now. Um, falling animation. Okay. And so now back here. Yeah. Okay. So a menu. So that is going to be interesting because for a menu that exists across all scenes, I don't remember how to do it actually, but I feel like we're gonna need to make a new canvas with some buttons and
Yeah.
create a script that has like game buttons like pause and blah blah blah, which is fine. Um, but then we'll also need to start making other scenes like we'll need a start scene, which is what the player will start at, and maybe we have like a quit to menu or like quit to start.
Yeah.
So
All
that's
right.
also other stuff that we can do.
Before
Yeah.
we do that, I'm just gonna push this
Hmm.
because it's like
Yeah.
background
Go for it.
object stuff. That was wait. So we
Hmm.
changed the background objects, and then there was
We changed the interval on camera
yeah.
from 0.2 to 0.335.
So I'm just gonna do.
Yeah. Go ahead and push that. Hmm.
I hate when there's like ghost changes. I have no idea what
Yeah. Yeah.
caused
Yeah. I
it.
feel you. It's like there's nothing that's different, but yeah, I feel you. It's very annoying and it's very like scary at times. You're like, what did I even change? Oh, and we changed that. We changed the interval for how long you have to hold down or up before you get the tilt.
Okay. So we modified the offset and
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly.
and
And we added background objects. Yep.
Saved it. Yeah, I like doing this so we don't forget. Like,
Yeah, I have no issue with it.
okay, so
Okay, cool. So now we can make a menu, and I'm trying to think. Do we make the menu its own scene, or do we make it just an object that is in all scenes?
I think it should
But
all
now that I
see.
think, yeah, well, yeah, it should be in all scenes.
Should be
That's
like
true.
it should be like the wake up.
Yeah, it should be like an overlay. Yep. So I'm trying to think.
Gonna make like like a can.
Yeah, so we'll need a yeah, we can make a new canvas, call it menu.
Is this like a pause menu?
I figured as much. I figured it'd be like a pause menu. Which but menu slash game over screen. By menu, I thought that would be everything. But maybe I'm trying to think because I feel like we shouldn't just wing a menu because menus are like really annoying to build, kinda, or not really annoying, but we need a plan. So I know we need a canvas and a panel and buttons. But I'm trying to think. We'll also need to build a like generic menu script, I guess.
I mean it won't be
That.
that.
Hmm.
I don't think it'll be that far off from.
Okay. All right. Sure.
It's like
Hmm.
interact. You do not have the keyframe, right? Can't move,
Hmm.
right? And you also
Yep.
don't lose sanity. That's exactly what we
Yep.
need in a pause menu. But
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
there should be like stuff that says, I don't know, you're on level 1 section 2, restart
Quit
level,
and restart.
quit, restart level, restart section, or restart from last checkpoint.
Sure. Whatever it is, we can pick that later. But okay, sure. Then let's. Did we still die?
That was weird. The GUI itself didn't change, but
Go to player. Go to the player object, and let's look at where's their sanity. Can you? Okay, that's an issue value. Go to sanity bar and a wake up HUD.
weird. Value's not changing, but is changing.
Yeah, very weird. I'm trying to figure out what's happening. I can't tell if it's that the player is dying or not. Hmm. Hmm. Wow, we've never stood at a thing for this long. I have no idea what's happening.
I don't know either.
It must be that, or here's what we can try and do maybe. Go into player controller and let's just do a simple debug log and update of player sanity. So even though it might be coming up in the inspector, we'll know what their current life is at all times. Or maybe don't do it here. Do it in reduce sanity and that coroutine or whatever. Yeah, yeah. So go into start reduce sanity,
Yep.
and what we'll do is the first thing before we do the coroutine, just do a debug.log um player sanity. a player sanity dot, or is it current sanity? It might be current sanity. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do a current sanity. Yep. And then we'll restart and do the exact same thing.
Always find bugs when.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. And it's just always doing it. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's going down.
Ahaha. Yep. So we there's something that we didn't do. So
All right.
let's go back into the code. Okay. So
So
go up to the top of update. Okay. So this update disabled. Let's figure out where that's being used again, because maybe it's not being set correctly. Get return is interacting or is player dead.
so player head or
Okay, yeah, and so
I
let's
kind of want to
check
out.
is interacting.
That's what I want to do.
Hmm.
I'll put that in the reduced sanity, like the same.
Sure, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's either it's going to be true. It's going to be true or false. If
It,
it's true, it means that its player dead is coming back as false, which means
yeah.
we have to change that condition. Or if it's coming back as false, then we have to figure out why it's not activating.
It, true.
Okay, so then yeah, so the issue is it's it's okay, go back to the check the get set. Interacting is
Wait,
true.
I actually don't get it.
We set this equals get return
I don't
is
get it
interacting.
because if this is true, it doesn't matter what this.
True. Yeah, you're right.
Oh wait, no, it
True.
does.
No. Why?
Okay, remind me. This is
If that
basic programming.
so the way that or works is true or anything, it doesn't matter. If the first one is true, it doesn't care. It just returns as true. If the first one is false, then it checks the second one. So it's not even gonna check is player dead.
Yeah, that's what.
So yeah, so what's happening here is
Wait, so what? But I don't
isn't
get
it?
it then. I don't get it then because this is true, which means this should be returning true.
I agree. I agree. Now let's do one thing then. Let's in reduce sanity, let's output update disabled. Let's see if it like for some reason it's just not getting set because that may be the simple case. Yep.
True.
Oh man, now that's funny. Um,
if I know why.
Okay.
Um, Calling start reduce start.
Start
See,
reduce sanity.
yeah, it's checking it. Where are we using?
Only there.
So only there, but we're calling start reduce sanity start. So no matter what, it's gonna start reduce sanity. Then
And then
uh,
yeah, I get you.
it's
I
starting
get
the
you.
coroutine. Then reduce sanity.
Okay, then let's do one thing. Um in update, uh let's make that a multi-line if. If update disabled, stop coroutine or whatever we called it first, like stop
Ah,
reduce sanity coroutine and then return. Yep, and then return. Yeah, exactly. So it'll start, and then once you are interacting and this becomes true, you stop it from continuing. Yep. I think this should work.
but then let's see. Because okay, we're only starting it start method, and then we're only
Yep.
stopping it update method. So like, how does it get started again?
There's code below that's gonna start it again. Line 135. Yeah. Go into stop reduce sanity. Right. So what we do is we set it to null. See, on line 161.
Oh, I see.
And so then once e- everything is enabled, go back into update.
Yeah.
It's gonna be go down.
It's gonna be null, so it's gonna start
It's
it.
gonna be equal to null, so it's gonna start it again. Yep.
Okay, yeah, that should work.
Yeah.
Let's try that. Fixing bugs.
Mm-hmm. Fixing bugs, man. That's the real test.
This is truly insight
So,
into.
yep. The struggle and pain. No. But yeah. Yep. Exactly. Update just stopped. It just stopped completely. There's no. And now let's wait just to be sure.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Good. Yep. Yep. Cool. Nice catch. It's a good thing we happen to just stay here while talking,
Yes.
because we're like, wait, like what's that? You know?
All right. So that being said, we want to take this and use it as a pause menu. Okay? Like
Yep.
we can attach the
Mm-hmm.
same script, but just like a bit of background.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Here's menu.
Okay. That it's a canvas. Let's do the basic stuff. Let's attach it to a camera and stuff. I don't remember. Yeah. I guess. Does it matter if it's a world space or camera space? I guess camera space. I don't know.
Well, I kind of just want to copy that.
Uh. Okay. Yeah. Just duplicate it then. And we'll call this
Here.
menu. And then transparent is the background.
Transparent stuff.
Yeah. And I think that the color is fine. In this case, main text. Click on main text. Let's see where it is. That can be fine. We can have that same main menu once we do it. And there won't be a closing text. We'll have a list of buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be UI buttons.
All right.
Okay. And
So
so now we
wanna
need to activate this. Go ahead.
we have to act. Can't we?
Yeah, so now go onto the menu object. There should be a script at the bottom, overlay controller, right? Okay. Go in there because we might need to make some updates and stuff because I don't know if it's good. I don't know if we're gonna be able to use this exact script. Okay. It's a singleton of overlay controller. Okay, so we can extend it. Um, Start, update main text, closing text. Yeah, okay. We should be able to. I'm trying to think. I think that what we can do is because overlay controller is generic, but
Yeah.
maybe we extend this class, make menu controller, so it'll have all the same functionality out of the gate, but we can add stuff like pause or yeah buttons
But the
and stuff
button
like that.
functionality. All
Yeah,
right.
exactly. And
Yeah.
also we can set the open go to open here. Okay, it's a method we call. It's not based on. Okay, yeah. And then go to player controller. How are we calling the overlay? Oh, it's on interact. Whereas what we would do is in player controller we would have a key like I don't know maybe escape would be pause or something, right?
Something else because escape.
Oh yes, you're right. Okay, so yeah, so maybe I don't know enter or shift or whatever we choose. But okay, so I'm trying to think if we extend this class, we get the functionality, we add the extra functionality. That could work. Another idea is, yeah, no, I think
I
that's
like
probably
that.
the
Yeah.
best idea.
I like that. Let's.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so let's create a new script or like yeah, I guess we can go back to Unity and just duplicate the overlay controller script in
Let's go.
the project. No, sorry, just go to a project. I mean to project, and then we can like duplicate it and change the name on the left.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we should be able to. I think overlay controller is yep, and then we can copy paste that or whatever, and oh, we can just duplicate. Okay, I guess
I
we have
just do
to.
it in
Oh,
VS
all right,
Code. You just do
all
it.
right, yeah, sure.
I don't know if we should.
I say let's not do this.
Let's not do this because the metadata.
Yeah, it's not gonna make the meta. So let's just make a new script
Yeah, that's
and
fine.
put it in common because the menu will be common code. Cool.
Okay, so menu or menu.
Menu controller. Yep. Yeah. Let's keep our naming convention. Yeah.
All
Menu
right.
controller. Open that up and just copy. Or actually, no. We actually don't need to copy paste.
It really
What
just
we need to
needs
do is
to
instead of inheriting from mon. Exactly.
overlay. Have all the
Yep. And so now what we can do is we can add
buttons.
I'm trying to think. Is there yeah, and I'm trying to think how we should go about it. But yeah, sure. So we can add hmm. I don't know if we need the actual buttons as game object. I think all we need is just methods in all honesty, because what we'll do is we'll build the if
Okay.
I'm right, we build the buttons on in Unity in the editor. Like we'll pick the design, the text, blah blah blah, because those are gonna be static. They aren't gonna be like sometimes it says, like settings, and sometimes it doesn't. It'll always say the same stuff. Then all we need is some is code that will run when we hook it up to the button, because the button has like a runtime thing where you can pick what function gets called. So we can actually just, yeah, I think we
So
should be able to just,
this like
yeah, exactly that, exactly that. I have some let me do stuff. Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. So exactly that. So we can do restart checkpoint. We can make I don't know if we'll need a restart checkpoint because the levels are relatively short at the moment, but sure, we can keep it. What else? What was I gonna say? We can add pause. Yeah, we're gonna need a pause because something will have to be listening at all times. And pause will actually be like a open overlay thing, basically. So for now, do call open. I think you should be able to, because it's inheriting. You should be able to call like open.
in pause.
Yeah, yeah, just call open. Yeah, and it should come up. Yeah, open. Yeah, overlay controller. Yep, and it takes, what does it take? Nothing.
Next.
It takes a string main text, and let's just send main menu.
Wait, so
Main menu as the main text. I think that's like the
oh,
header thing. I think. Yep. And so now I'm trying to think. How do we Okay, that's fine. Let's also let's create a like, I guess, resume. Yeah, resume game, which will be a close. Yeah, just copy paste that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that should be fine so far. What else might
you
we
want to just
need?
test that this
Go ahead.
works. You want to test that like these
Sure.
two
So we need
work
to, so then go into player controller. We'll need to
to
add so I don't remember if there's a way to manually do the overlay. So I guess what we have to do is we have to do a few things. Player controller, we have to in update add like a, if press enter, like blah blah blah. And let's put it, yeah, is pressing enter, sure. Um then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do uh I'm trying to think. Can you type in a overlay controller? It is a singleton, right? Okay, so can you undo that, and can you type in menu controller?
Yep, it's also a
Does
singleton.
be, yep, and then do dot pause game or pause or whatever.
Okay.
That won't work. I'm trying to think why. Oh wait, does that work? Okay.
Yeah, it should
Yeah,
because it doesn't take anything.
sure. Okay, yeah, let's test that out. Um,
Inaccessible due to its protection.
uh, okay. Player controller cannot actually, because I go to
Oh,
overlay controller, or also, yeah, did we add public static in a menu controller? No, we just did void. Yeah, do a public void. You have to, you need to add the public. Yeah, yeah, yeah. On all those methods. Well, not on update, but just on, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and now it should be okay because of the protection level. And if it doesn't go away, okay. So then,
Oh well, needs to be an object. I was just referencing class.
yeah, but that should be good enough. From what I, yeah, I know. I'm saying, but it's still talking about the. Oh wait, what was it saying? Is it saying about the protection, or is it saying a different thing? What was the error?
Oh, an object
Uh,
reference is required. Yeah, for the static field property.
oh, okay, okay. All right, then on menu, maybe remove overlay controller and add menu controller. I'm saying in the editor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's saying object reference. I'm saying here, yeah, maybe get rid of overlay controller
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and
Yeah, it should be menu.
yep, yep, and then just drag in the main text and I know we don't need it, but just drag in the main text and closing text.
Click.
Wait, wait, sorry, wait. I didn't hear you. Can you say again?
We don't have public ver. Like even though they're inheriting, I would assume these you can't.
Yeah, those.
They don't appear in the inspector.
Hmm. Do we need to say a singleton overlay controller? I don't know, but I figure you should be able like that should work. Hmm. Alex would know, but I'm not sure at the moment. Oh, do we need to do menu controller dot instance in a player controller? I know it won't change the thing about the public, but I'm trying to figure out, do we need to do instance? I just saw, okay, I think that probably makes more sense. I don't know if that's gonna fix it, but I think we're still gonna have errors. Go back to the console. Let's see what the errors. Does not contain definition for pause and no spell action. Hold on. How? Why? Why is it not inheriting? Like overlay control, it doesn't need one, right?
Yeah, I know.
We probably just did this wrong to be honest.
Yeah. So overlay controller, then singleton over.
Yeah, yeah, or yeah, it's yeah, yes.
So that
And so go to
it effectively becomes a singleton. And menu
yeah, go to door
controller.
controller. I think door controller we also did. I think it might be. Does it inherit? Go up to the top. I has overlay text. It has interact controller. Okay, so inherit from interact, not from overlay. And what is I has overlay text? Oh, that's when interact. It knows that it can open the overlay. So should menu do that? And then you see we do. Yeah, yeah. I think that makes more sense. Maybe it's in that like the menu has the ability to open the overlay and so the reason the overlay is a singleton is so that there's only one yeah, sorry, we forgot our own code. We made the overlay a singleton, right? And it if I remember right, it is a singleton so that anyone else can open the overlay. Like door, for example. And that's why I has overlay text is allowing it and then it does you see how on line 28 it does overlay controller.instance.open.
Yeah, but this is a different.
No, it's the same overlay.
Ah, but it's gonna.
Yeah, that's what
But it's a different.
go ahead.
It's a different game object.
Yes, exactly. So if you go to hard checkpoint in a section one, or even just in a section two, yeah. So it has checkpoint controller, but it should also have door controller if you look down on the
Yeah.
right, yep, door controller. See? So that script is allowing it one, it has its own prompt and stuff, so that's different, but it also is calling the overlay. So
Right.
I'm thinking if menu is I has overlay text, it'll be able to open the overlay and then activate its own buttons and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, yeah. I think that makes sense.
So this needs to have.
I think that yeah, just I think it should be I guess mono behavior and then comma I has overlay text because now it's going to be a regular mono behavior. It won't actually extend this class. Christ. Yeah, it's just being annoying. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and there's an extra bracket and or yeah. Yeah, just type it in for right now, I guess. And then comma I has overlay text. Yep. Now I think we should be able to now instead of calling open and pause, do overlay controller dot instance dot open.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. And then same thing for close. And then uh what we can also or what we can do is maybe we make this a singleton as well. Yeah, so go up to the top and maybe put singleton instead of mono behavior, maybe put singleton menu controller. So now there's only one. It should have an instance property. Now in player controller, instance should be good. I has overlay text. Okay, yeah, go back into the editor. I feel like this should work. Keyword feel, and it did not work.
New controller does not interface mem.
Oh,
Set. Oh, set. It needs a set overlay.
yeah, yeah. It needs to do that. Got it. Okay. Yeah, and then you can just copy that like exactly that. It's gonna be the exact same thing. Now we don't have a private overlay text, so you can add a method or just leave the method blank because it doesn't matter how it implements it. We don't need the overlay text. Just leave it as like empty it out on line 20. Maybe just put like a debug log or leave it blank. It doesn't matter as long as it implements it in some way.
Where are we? Wait. Where are we using?
Using what?
Where do we use set overlay?
Um, I don't know. I think we don't. I mean, I don't know if we do use it. Check a set overlay text. Like do a control F for that. Is there only one? Yeah, I don't think we use it. I think it's just we had to implement it.
All
Just
right.
so yeah, I'm saying in menu controller, just empty it out because we don't have a variable called overlay text, so we'll get an issue there. Just leave it as a blank method. And now let's see. Okay. And now let's play and let's see what happens when we hit enter. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So
I can't.
so
I
that's
can't
working.
get out.
Escape isn't working. Okay.
And my sanity is
Let,
going down, and I could. I
okay,
could
got
still
it. So
play.
some other things didn't work. Okay. So maybe I'm trying to think. Now I'm trying to think. Should it do the same thing? Should it extend interact controller where it's not interaction, like it's not like a thing you interact with. So I don't know, but we need to add code that stops the player from moving. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like
I mean,
I'm not sure. Go ahead. Go ahead.
needs to follow the same line I have already.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to say. It's either we extend the class, but I don't know if that's what we want to do because we want one singleton of the menu, or if we need to create something new completely. Like maybe we'd be better off something so we can we can start the overlay, fine, we can show the text.
Because we quite literally
Um,
want it to like extend overlay. We want it to be able to do all of this stuff.
so I'm saying so we don't need it to extend because this is a singleton, we can get all this functionality. So I'm saying we don't need to extend it, we just need to use this class the way it is, but we need to create other stuff for our own. Like we need to make a once we have buttons, we need to be able to attach stuff to the buttons, and we need to from menu controller when the player presses pause, we need to actually like emit an event. I can go to player controller dot cs and then make it a multi-line if for is pressing enter, and let's do on interact dot raise or whatever it's called because it's not the same kind of interaction, but we'll treat it as such. I don't remember. Can you type in just like on interact or something? No. What I we should have a thing for when we're interacting, don't we? Yeah.
And interact.
Yeah. So I'm saying go into player controller, go up to the top. There should be, I think, a game event that we already have. I think. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Game event on player damage on play. Okay, but we don't have an on interact. Okay, so how do we? Okay, is interacting. How do we set that? I'm trying to think about how we know when the player, because they, or is that set somewhere else? Go to oh man, I guess interact controller, because at some point we're sending it to the player. Okay, game event on interact. Okay, go go down. Or sorry, yeah. So isn't interacting on interact chains. Okay. Where does this get raised or something? Okay, it just says it sets it, but it should be throwing that game event should get okay on interact dot raise. Yeah, okay. And now go back to Unity editor. I bet player is listening to on interact in a game event listener, right? Game event listener on interact. Okay, yeah. So what we need to do is a menu controller or like menu needs a game event called on interact. It needs to throw that event in the same way. So when the player presses enter, it will call menu controller to pause, which will say, okay, on interact.raise, the player is now interacting, which will take care of, I think, the whole moving, sanity, blah, blah, blah stuff. Yeah, and then all we need to do is just in pause, do on interact.raise. And now do we send a value or do we just raise it? Yeah, go back to interact controller. Or yeah, sure. You go ahead and do it and do what you're gonna do first.
See,
I think that it's that weird, or maybe it's not, but it might be that weird one that keeps coming up, which we need to fix eventually. But I don't know if it's urgent right now. Yeah, so just test that out. But oh no, first go to menu and then
This needs to
add that game event. Yeah, it needs on interact. Did you drag it in? I can't see actually. Oh yeah, you did. Okay.
like reference instance of it.
Okay. Just like stop playing the game. What's the issue? Hold on. On interact has on interact. Okay, go back to interact controller. Or sorry. Wherever we saw. Yeah, no. Go back to interact
Second.
controller. Mm-hmm. Okay, it raises is interacting. Okay. Which is a bool. Let's send true. Did we send true in a menu controller? Yeah, send true. And then send false and resume game. Not sure if this will work, but let's see. Yeah, and add the yep. I have a feeling this isn't gonna work and there's something else we're missing, but let's see. Can you move?
Can't move, and the sanity not going.
Okay. Then
Yes,
then
I
then so far so good.
can't escape them.
Okay, you can't you can't press escape. Okay. Um and that's where I'm thinking now. They'll just need to, because a class can't extend two classes, right? So maybe this needs to just, I don't know. It's not. I guess it is. It should extend maybe interact controller. I can't tell. I'm honestly not fully sure because we need that escape like functionality as well that we get right out of the box.
Yes,
Um,
which
interact controller. Go up to the top and update. Yeah. Else if yeah. I thought yeah, sorry. Yeah, here.
it's right here.
Get stop and I get start, and that's running in an update.
The only
But we don't
problem,
want,
we don't want in area.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. I'm saying that's why I don't think we'll be able to get away with just reusing the code because we built this code about like interacting with objects in the world, not just a menu where it's just like a free form like interact.
So might need to be off stream factoring so that we could like reuse.
Yeah,
Maybe there's a parent.
I get you. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. I understand that. Yeah. For sure, because we won't be able to like th- this approach won't work off the jump. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Okay.
It's
All
like
right.
uh we don't need this. It,
Yep.
you need something.
Yeah. So we might need to make a parent class and come back to this
All
with a
right,
better plan.
let's document.
Sure. Yeah. I'll write it in on the doc.
So do take away the if is pressing enter.
Sure, yeah, yeah. You can get rid of all that code.
I'll even get rid of like the canvas.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we don't need that stuff. And you can get rid of those debug logs.
But what we can keep is the sanity fix thing.
Yes, exactly.
Uh, I don't know. Menu controller. Let's also do
Sure, yeah.
figure out
Yeah,
a plan.
we can come up yeah, with a better design. Okay. There's about 15 minutes left on stream, so is there anything else that we could get to? I'm trying to think. The main thing we had was menus and stuff. Um, and then I think it's too late for sounds too.
We could think about how we want what we want in the third section.
Sure, yeah. So let's just talk it out. We want that one to be the hardest one. So maybe what we can do is whether it's vertical or horizontal, we can have long stretches of like level where there is no courage. Um, and you just like you have to make your time count. We can also just reduce the amount of courage pickups in the section and make the jumps a bit tougher. What else can we do? We can also probably add in a new mechanic.
All right.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about that. Yeah,
So
I'll
let's
wait until you commit that code.
all right.
Okay, cool.
So we added the background object and we
Fixed we fixed the ascending bar depleting while up during an interaction. Yep, exactly.
this would go for next stream. Skull.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize. Yep, sorry. Yeah, cool. So we can do that, and then yeah. So for next section, we're talking about a countdown timer, like an escape countdown thing. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And what that can be maybe is how do I want to say?
I'm
We could either yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead,
started
go ahead.
brainstorming section 3
Section
design, and then we'll put some bullet.
Sure. Okay. So what I'm thinking is if we're gonna go with the escape countdown thing, right? What we should do is now it might not be fair to the players. I don't know how we want to do it, but it's either we have a countdown where something is coming for you that's gonna like make it more more scary, or what we do is we have it where we give some reason that makes sense in the game where even when you're moving now, your sanity is depleting. And so now you have to like run through the level as fast as you can, and you have to get the courage pickups that are on the way, or else you won't make it from the start to the end, if you get what I mean. Now
I
that might be mhm.
mean, no, that would be cool. I think.
Yeah, it's just the only gripe is that it might be unfair that for the last two, when you stand still, your sanity is depleting, but if you're moving, you're good. Then out of nowhere, it's just like, oh well, too bad. Your sanity is depleting. So if we come up with a fine explanation, then sure. But if not, if we don't do it where your sanity is just constantly depleting, we could have it be it's still a countdown, and maybe your sanity isn't depleting, but like something is not coming after you, but there's some like thing that's happening. So maybe what we do is like we use code to destroy the tile map like over a certain amount of time. So say the time is 3 minutes, right? Maybe each second we destroy like 5 tiles. If you get what I mean. So like as you're moving, you have to make sure that you're moving fast enough because you can stay still if you want to, to like or to do anything. But one, your sanity will deplete. Two, if you stay still for too long, you might like I don't know fall in lava because the platform under you might just disappear. But that could be tough to program. But again, that's just some ideas.
I like that.
Yeah. So what do you think?
I think I agree with that.
Okay.
I think in terms of why that would be happening is
Hmm.
you're like escaping the nightmare, and it's
Hmm.
literally dematerialized. You're coming back to reality.
Sure. Okay. So yeah, I think that could definitely be a good idea, and maybe we can give it the preface of like your nightmares they don't like or they see that you've gotten two of the key flames and they're making a last ditch effort to drag you down or like keep you in your nightmare, and so they're destroying the like terrain around you, and so like things are disappearing. Stuff is falling. There's lava that is like under you at all times. So if you're on a platform when it despawns, then GG for you. Um, and maybe what we can do is so there's already we use the global light for testing, but it's not actually there. Maybe we start them out with like less light than normal, not less health, but like less light. So it's already dark, and they're doing this, and the only light they get is really from like the small light they have around their spotlight and the like lava or whatever other lights we might add, and it's just trying to like encroach on them.
So is this all during the escape countdown, or because in my head,
In my head, mhm. Go ahead, go ahead.
in my head, I was thinking that it's still like a normal level, but then like once you like trigger the final switch or whatever, it becomes a chaotic thing where you escape and things start falling apart. And were you thinking that the player would have less light like beginning of that or during the escape sequence?
Got it. Okay, so then in my head, section three was all escape, like spawn in, and it's like you have no time. They don't like that you got past the last two sections. Go go go. Um,
Okay.
but your idea is fine too. Like maybe it's normal at the beginning, and then maybe there's like a switch, and once you get the key flame, instead of it opening a door, it opens the way out. And they're like, no, they got the last key flame. We need to do everything
Yeah,
we can
exactly.
to keep them in their nightmare, and then it'll start. So either way is fine with me. I think that your idea works too, and it
Yeah,
actually it's probably a bit better. So
I,
it'll be like a
I like
surprise.
that. I like that. Um, so all right. So I'm basing this off of what happens in when they do
Yeah,
that like
I know.
a few times. So like I remember like it's actually in the end and the beginning.
Yeah, the first time is when you fight Ridley,
Yeah.
and Ridley takes the baby
Yeah.
a Metroid, and then he runs away, and then he's like, I bombed this joint, I'm out, and then you gotta
The
run.
reason I like it is because you enter the level, you're not thinking you're gonna have to escape, but like you're also becoming familiar with the level. And then
Hmm.
once you're done, like with Ridley, then you're escaping that same level. And they do that like throughout I think they do that in Metroid and Super Metroid. That same
Okay.
exact like pattern where it's like
Hmm.
traverse the level and then you have to escape back to your ship.
Got it. Hmm.
I don't know. So
Yeah,
I kind of
I think
like that
no, no,
idea.
I think that's a good idea.
Kind of like that.
Okay, sure. So then, yeah, we can pull from that. You'll play the level as normal at first, and then once you get the keyframe, maybe is when everything like starts going downhill.
Right. So
And
play.
maybe what we can do is the same way that this switch in section two, once you get the keyframe and open the switch, it activates like the way you get back to the door. Maybe this one would be more linear. Like maybe the way you came to get the keyframe gets blocked off or destroyed once you get the keyframe, and you can only move like I guess forward, whatever forward means. So if that means up or left or right, but you can only move forward because so you can't go back and get any other courages. You just have to try and get out.
All right. I think that like that's good, but slightly defeats the purpose of linearity with the whole thing that I was just talking about, like Android. But I guess we can go either way.
So yes, so my thing was that I didn't want it to be just like Metroid, where you go through the same thing that you just did. So I was thinking maybe to change it up. It could be like the same like mechanic of you're comfortable at first, but now you can't go back, and now you only have you can only go forward.
Okay.
I think that both work. They do that in like lots of games, like even outside of of Metro. I think that even in like I'm thinking of like Last of Us 2. There are some times where you like come in a door a certain way, and then like the infected come through and they like destroy the door or something, so you can't go back, and you have to just like outrun them because there's like too many. So that's what I was thinking, like kind of like okay, this thing
Okay.
happened
Yeah.
and now they've cut off your path back again, but both are fine. It's just we have to pick.
Okay.
Turn on some light here.
And I like the
Yep.
idea of having less light, as that kind of makes sense because it's like you're overcoming your.
Yeah, exactly. Now you really just have to like it's just you and your fear, and you're like one step away from getting past it. Yep.
All right. Start player with less usual
Hmm.
symbolize.
Hmm.
All right. This is what we have. Play level as usual, and then the final flame triggers an escape sequence. Escape sequence destroys tiles. Player needs to move fast enough to escape the night. Start player with less light symbolizes over. Sense?
Yep. Yep. I think that makes sense.
All right. I don't exactly have like mine in.
It's fine. I will when I get time. I'll draw something out, and then again, like we did before, we can go over it together and adjust it, change it, and then see where we end up.
All right. Okay, so that's cool. Actually, I had a question.
Yeah.
The background music. We have background. Okay? The
Yeah, but is it currently playing in the game like in the main level, or is it
it's just
in the
we've just been like checked like having it disabled so that it's not constantly playing. But it
okay, so
but
then
like if
okay, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Mhm.
I check it for this.
Yeah, I won't or I'm actually on stream, so yeah, I should be able to hear it too.
Yeah, it's there. Creepy as hell.
Yeah, I hear it.
All right.
Okay, cool. So then yeah, so then actually ignore the background music thing. All we need is sound effects. So like when the player like jumps, you'll have like a and then a land would be like a and like maybe
Okay. Yeah.
and maybe what we could do as well is add other like small things, like maybe when the player moves past a chain, it'll make like a chain noise, Um,
Like when you.
now that's
Okay, that's
a
interesting.
bigger thing to add later, but maybe later what we could do is like add an animation on chains when the player interacts with them. I know that like Hollow Knight does that kind of stuff. Some other games do that kind of stuff where it makes the world feel less static, if you know what I mean. And then I'm trying to think what else. Um, in terms of sound effects, at least. Running, jumping, landing. We can probably have a thing for the keyframe as well, or maybe like the keyframe makes like a ambient noise, like you know you're near because again it's a keyframe, so maybe it makes like a flame sound, like a crackling flame. And I'm sure there's a way. Mhm.
So,
And maybe what we can do is, um, it gets louder the closer you are. I know I know that a lot of games use that so well.
yeah.
The
Okay.
like if you're close to something, it's loud. If you're farther away, it's kind of faint. Um, yeah, and there's stuff like that. Like maybe and maybe when I'll add some to this. Maybe when you pick up a courage, it makes a little like ding, so, or or maybe it doesn't, but just small things so it's not just like a silent game the whole time.
You're right.
Or maybe we keep most of it silent in order to add to that fear, like kind of like have you played Limbo, where like it's very there's like a background music and some music for like sound effects, but it's overall just kind of eerie and quiet.
Yeah, I got you. I mean,
Got it,
but
yeah.
I'll put it here.
Sure, yeah, yeah. But that it worked out well though. It's about to be 8 on the dot, and I think even though it was a different stream than usual, we did a lot more about the art, and we started the menu, but then we changed gears. I think that we have some good ideas and a lot of content that'll keep up the next few streams.
Yeah. Just added here. So we have background music for level 1, but we don't have
Yep.
for like a start menu, or I would assume the escape sequence has something more upbeat, like in
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
in Super Metroid.
And Metroid, yeah, it starts getting crazy, bro.
Right.
Dun, 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 dun,
Then
and you're like, bro, chill, please. And it's like 59 seconds. You're like, nah, bro, chill.
exactly.
Yeah, I get
Maybe
you.
I could try in my
Hey, man,
spare time.
I, I say do it if you can. Yeah, I think that'd be dope.
Have like an 8-bit metal.
I'm all for it. I'm 100% for it.
Okay.
All right, cool. So thanks for those of you who have stopped by for um a- any amount of time. We appreciate it. And yeah, I guess so. We'll see people next week, right?
Right.
All right, y'all.